welcome to a sunny Cuthbury, where today Wimborne Town are hosting Chesham United in the Southern League Premier South. Coming up in the next week or so on TV Sport, on the 29th we have Christchurch playing Lymington Town in the Wessex Premier. On the 3rd of October we have Christchurch against Gloucester City, and, all things being well, Wimborne Town against Melksham Town in the FA Cup second round qualifying. Back to today's action, and this is how James Stokoe had the host lining up. Joint managers James Duncan and Michael Murray line their troops up like this. With the intros over and the teams taken to the pitch, all I can say is this is brought to you by TV. New loan signing Lewis Bill had the first attempt on goal, although he couldn't get any power, and it was easily gathered by Sam Besant in the Chesham goal. It was a pretty even start to the match, and chances, although at a premium, were being shared out. That was Luke Holmes struggling for height and direction following Jack Lovell's volleyed attempt at goal. Meanwhile, down at the other end, referee James Welsh gives a penalty for this. As you'll see from the replay, it was definitely a foul, but there was some discussion as to whether it was in the box or not. Still, he'd given the decision, hadn't he? Little did we know, he's auditioning for a pantomime at Christmas. And, to his credit, after discussing with the linesman, oh no, it isn't a penalty, it's a free kick outside the box. Please keep Chesham number 9 Ian Casey in your prayers tonight. Rest assured, no Chesham centre forwards were permanently damaged in the making of this clip. The game was yo-yoing from end to end, and Wimborne thought they'd taken the lead here.
Stand up! Stand up!
The initial shot from Charlie Gunson is well saved by Besant. The rebound comes out, and there's captain Dan Strugnall poking it goalwards, only to see Prosper clearing it off the line. What a great clearance that is. We're straight back down the other end, and it's Mark Kirby missing a point-blank header. Still, I think he got away with it. Maybe not. I think they spotted it, mate.
Open up, Struggs! Yes! Who's on the edge?
Luke Holmes wriggles himself into a great position here and puts in a fantastic cross, which deserved a goal.
BJ!
Unfortunately, the flying super Steph Penny couldn't direct it goalwards, and the chance went away. This tackle would come back to haunt Callum Chugg later in the match.
foul on the edge of the box. It should have been. Too far, Brandon. It's got to play, yeah?
We've made it past the first 45 with no goals, but a few half chances. Half time, 0-0. Chesham number 4, Kieran Murphy, was convinced that this was a penalty. It's probably fair to say the Wimborne bench didn't agree with him, and looking at the replay, I can't really see that that could be given as a penalty, just in my humble opinion. Fancy turn time.
Hand on! Hand on! Play! Well done! Well done! Well done!
The Magpies had made a decent start to the second half and were creating a majority of the chances. Callum Chug here was unlucky not to be able to direct his effort on goal. Back down the other end, the eternal quest for a penalty continued. Looking at the replay, it doesn't even look like it hits Davidson's arm, and I'm pretty sure it's not an offence just to have your hand in the air. Not 2 minutes later, and I'm not convinced that Jamie and Henry didn't have a little push here.
Are you kidding me? Good go. Piss it in. Tosh, go on.
With the teams entering the last 10 minutes all square, it was ironic that the goal came from an initial good save by Billy Terrell. Clayton seizes on the loose ball from Terrell's initial save and fires into the top corner to put the Generals 1-0 up. And just a matter of minutes later, Callum Chug puts this tackle in to gain his second yellow and a red. At the time, I thought it was well deserved, but looking back on it, it looks a little bit harsh.
He should have had one in the first half. Talk to your player, man! Talk to your player! Fucking hell! Dance!
Somewhat predictably, the remaining 7 or 8 minutes plus injury time were all Chesham. And it wasn't long before the referee called time on the match, and it finishes Wimborne Town 0, Chesham United 1. Somewhat harsh on the Magpies, you'd think, but at the end of the day, Chesham took their chance and take away the 3 points. I hope you've enjoyed these highlights. If you have, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you click the little bell, you'll get notification of all future uploads. And what could be better than that?